Hey, Brian addresses Andrew Wilson controversy. Let's get it. I'm interested to see what he's gonna say. Let's see what he's gonna say. Let's go.
I guess this would be a good point to. I'll let some of the other TTSs come through, but do addressing the drama and Crash Out Kylie update. So, Durin, thank you, man. Appreciate the TTS. I mean, look, as far as the drama, Andrew was on 2 weeks ago or whatever. We had some good debates. He did the dating talk. It's definitely still going viral. I still see people posting photos about it or whatever. Ultimately, it's just a weird situation because I think people are really not familiar with Andrew Wilson at all. They think he's red pill. They think that he's advocates for things he's not, or gets into arguments with women that I've never heard him make. People say, "Oh, Andrew, you're a hypocrite because, if it was a woman on the panel with the same, criteria, then you would be attacking her, whatever." I've never heard him raise any of these things. These accusations that Andrew is a hypocrite is ridiculous. Most of this has been directed towards Andrew, but of course people I've seen posts the host of the whatever podcast, and they'll be like Andrew Wilson of the whatever podcast. So I've been catching a lot of strays. You should see the hate mail section of our Discord, man. It's there's been death threats the past 1 or 2 weeks, people just sending really, really nasty messages. I think a lot of them are intended for Andrew, but I'm fucking catching strays over here too and shit. Just a lot of nasty stuff. People are losing their minds over this. But ultimately, the whole situation again is confusing. They want to claim that Andrew's a red pill guy, but he's not. Andrew's been with Rachel for almost 20 years or something like that. I just don't understand. There's nothing wrong with being a stepfather from Andrew's perspective. Nothing. By the way, they've been together for such a long time. It's not there's no hypocrisy. Nothing wrong for a Christian man to be a stepfather. There's no weirdness or no hypocrisy there. And then what would you have preferred Rachel done? That she aborted her kids?
I could not believe that.
Okay, so here. I don't know if Brian is being fucking awkwardly obtuse with this shit. I guess that's the word I'm gonna use for it. But I fuck with Brian in his podcast, so I'm gonna concur a little bit with what he's saying to some degree. However, though, but I'm also gonna tell you what the fuck people. I don't know why you're getting death threats. That's some bullshit. But this is what it is. He gets on these podcasts and he absolutely does shit on these women. He shits on all the women that come up there. That's the front of the show. The front of the show is male versus women debates. And a lot of times the men come on there and they shit on the women 100%. And Andrew does it all the fucking time. Even in the midst of the conversation, right? He claims to be a Christian, right? But in the midst of the conversation, Andrew calls, when he got mad, said, "Shut your bitch mouth. Shut your stupid fucking bitch mouth. You lick sniz." That kind of goofy ass shit is the shit that they're talking about. That fucking moment is the moment he had with Naima, the moment he has with plenty of the other girls on this. The one girl that started kind of crying because she felt like she was being attacked so much with him. It's many areas that point towards, even if he doesn't claim to be red pill behavior. And the hypocrisy in it is that Andrew stands on something that's that is all against promiscuity, right? But your wife has 3 baby fucking daddies. She's been fucking with 3 dudes, 3 different men, and she has children by those men. And you accepted her without calling her out on her promiscuity, because that's promiscuity on the highest degree. But all these other girls with their promiscuity, you're shitting on them about it. That's what they saw was the hypocrisy in it. And that's clear hypocrisy. You either are accepting of promiscuity or you're not. And if you're accepting of it, even if your wife changes, you have to hold her accountable for the past that she's had. Regardless. Don't matter how long y'all been together. Yeah, she may have changed with you, but at a period of time in her life, she was fucking a lot. And she probably fucked way more than 3 dudes. She just got pregnant by 3 different dudes. That's it. That's what everybody is trying to say. And it's weird because I don't know why I feel like Brian is acting like he don't get that part of it. You don't get and I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know Brian. I like Brian when Brian kind of goes. I don't feel like Brian is that way, but I definitely know Andrew is that way when it comes to talking shit about the women. But I don't know. I'd have a conversation with all of them about it, but I understand where they're going from. I understand where they're coming from with it. And nobody said there's anything wrong with a Christian man doing it. It's just most Christian people are the ones that are the most, the ones that are the most critical of people who are promiscuous. Who are promiscuous. That's the point. That's the whole point of it all. And I know there's some Andrew Wilson dick riders in the comment section that ain't gonna hear what the fuck I'm telling you. Listen before you suck his dick real quick. Listen to what I'm telling you. Like, the fact that he's messing with a woman that has 3 baby daddies is a hypocrisy to everybody that's looking at the fact that he criticizes promiscuity. Period. That's all.
That's that Charlie chick was insane.
I saw that now.
And should she have unalived her children? Where the fuck did that conversation come from? Nobody's saying that. We're saying just in general what happened. That should be a question for you red pill motherfuckers. A woman that sleeps around, or a woman that sleeps around with a lot of men, right? A woman that sleeps around with a lot of men and just happens to get pregnant by all of them. Should she unalive the children as she's having those? Because you guys shit on single moms. Y'all do shit on that. Y'all do shit on that. Like, I've heard Andrew bring up the black community and the single mom problem in the black community. Fathers need to be in the household. And him owning up being a stepfather is definitely a good thing. But also, look at your wife's situation. The fathers are not in the household. Like, again, it's another type of situation like that. There may be a reason behind it, but they're not in the household. You criticize that consistently. That's what they're saying is the hypocrisy. That's what they're saying is the hypocrisy. Now, it's not fully hypocrisy to a slight degree because, I don't know, it is though. It is, man, because you criticize it. You criticize it. That's the only thing. If you weren't on here criticizing single moms, promiscuous women, and then had a single mom you're married to, and a woman that shows promiscuity from the amount of children that she's had in her past, I don't know.
Disgusting comment I think I've ever heard.
I think, first off, I think it's weird that she went, can I sell you on my worldview? And then immediately jumped into attacking Andrew's wife.
Yeah.
How does attacking Rachel and what Rachel's past consists of have anything to do with selling your worldview?
Because I understood where the girl was coming from. Because her worldview is, I'm over here thinking about it like, how are the, like, I wonder if they're doing this on purpose. How are you not understanding of what she was really trying to say? How? Her worldview is, this is my worldview. Well, she kind of did confuse that a little bit, though, when I think about it. Because she should have just said, your worldview doesn't align with who you're married to. It just doesn't align with it.
How at all does that bolster or fix your worldview? Because what it really sounded like is that you went, let me sell you on your worldview. And then you went and turned around and just tried to trash Andrews. And it's like it's just weird.
Yeah, she did do that.
First off, I just want to say, it's also one thing for a woman to go out and have multiple children because she was not careful and she slept around. It's another thing for a woman to go out, think that she's making a relationship for the long term with somebody, and then that person turns out to be a piece of shit who beats the crap out of her.
But isn't that you know what's fucked up about this? That is literally the majority of women that have children. Literally. They're not all pieces of shit. Sometimes the mother is bad, but a lot of times the mother is good and all she wants is the man to play his role. But the man doesn't want to play his role. That's normally the situation. Quit acting like it. The number, like, that's what I'm noticing, right? That's the type of conversation that these women are having. So all of a sudden now we're understanding of single moms and where they're coming from because we want to justify Rachel's situation. Fuck Rachel. Like, genuinely, like just because we want to justify her situation, no, keep your worldview consistent. Rachel is a single mom. She should be trashed just like the rest of the single moms y'all trash on here, right? I mean, like, that makes sense. This is why it's hypocrisy. I'm telling you guys why it is. So look at it any way you want to. I don't have any problem with single moms. I also don't have a problem with Andrew dating a woman that has children. But again, the people that fuck with what you're doing, I'm confused. They don't agree with your worldview, man. They don't agree with it. Now all of a sudden they agree with it. This is shit, man. This is why I really don't, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. This is why I really don't fuck with these red pill motherfuckers. They're hypocrites. They're hypocrites like a motherfucker. Like, a lot of them are very big hypocrites.
You know, like, that is a completely different situation. And so I don't understand how Charlie was able to make that kind of correlation of, like, because you are with somebody who has multiple children, that automatically means that you're just bullshit in your ideology and what you're spewing. Like, as if that was supposed to crumble everything to do with his view, you know?
I think the thing is that people have seen just so many clips of Andrew, but that's mostly what people have seen. They've just seen clips of Andrew, and Andrew is constantly destroying people, and Andrew's gained massive amounts of influence. He's becoming, it's not just that he's becoming, he has become really, really big presence, and people have difficulty contending with his arguments. So instead of like contending with his actual arguments, how can we just try to cut him down? How can we just, the politics of, what is it? The politics of personal destruction or reputation destruction or something. They're just going to use this. They want to try to attack him, but it's all bullshit. And I just want to say, despite the heat, Andrew's the homie. So I have Andrew. I don't know if you're watching. Rachel, I don't know if you guys are watching. I got their back.
Period.
I got their back.
Love them.
Period.
Andrew is my absolute spirit animal. Like, I watch him and I'm just like, I'm taking his class right now.
Oh, nice.
Because I want to learn how to be able to debate.
Yeah, he's very sharp.
I think Andrew's a very intelligent dude.
It's not just that he's sharp. I genuinely think, maybe I'm not aware of other people out there. I gotta say, I think Andrew is like a once in a fucking generation talent. He's a very talented guy.
Yes, he is.
And he's very sharp, and he may very well be one of the, as far as I don't know, I'm not going to like fucking like the debate, I don't know, there's like these debate championships or whatever that people do, and it's like way more formal. But I think he's one of the best debaters out there. I don't know.
I would agree with that, but maybe I need to watch more, okay? I could be wrong 100%. Like, I could be 1,000% wrong, but I've watched a whole lot of debates by Andrew on this channel, and he definitely shits on women. He does. Like, he shits on single moms. Like, genuinely does. Like, I've heard him do it. Like, I could be wrong, but I've heard him do it. Like, so I'm just confused. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see.
This whole thing about the marrying your cousin.
Oh yeah.
Was
with
so
the
awesome.
Pikachu guy or whatever. Yeah, I saw that.
That was the best.
Yeah.
He just comes out guns blazing, man.
Yeah, but
if you're watching, Andrew, love you.
Yeah, no, like, all these attacks and shit.
Where's the hate coming from, though, from that?
Oh, just like people online, they just, I don't know, it's
People
coming
have
from
nothing
all over
better
the place.
to do, but just
it's coming from a lot of, the weirdest part of though is like some of the look, I get the liberals don't like him. Well, I guess even a lot of conservative people don't like him. But the criticisms from conservatives is kind of much more confusing to me, because on one hand, it's like,
what is it, Brian? Let me hear it.
like on one hand, the conservatives are like, well, because of the abortion component of this, it's like, well, a liberal might say, well, she could have got abortions and you didn't have to wife her up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like conservatives, it's like, well, abortion is off the table for conservatives. Well, they believe what they say, I guess. But so that the attacks from conservatives are kind of interesting on that.
Wow.
But anyways, we have your back, Andrew. We have your fucking back.
Andrew.
We have your back.
Yeah, so like you said, he has his back, so that's why he's defending him to the fullest. But again, like it's hilarious. Like, why are conservatives attacking? That's what should be asked in the podcast, right? If your audience isn't predicated on what we think about why we think you're a hypocrite, right? Let's say Andrew doesn't stand on half of the shit that people are calling him a hypocrite for. Why are you attracting an audience of people who are now criticizing you for that? Think about what I'm saying. Like, his audience is criticizing him now. He's saying the conservatives. He's a conservative. He said he's far right. He said in the debate with the one girl, he said he's a far right conservative. He's a far right thinker. Whatever. But yeah, like, why are they attacking you now? If everybody is so convinced that your worldview is the way you said it is, why are they confused about your worldview? Why are the conservatives calling you a hypocrite? I don't know. The liberals, yeah, they don't matter. They're irrelevant. What about the conservatives? I don't know, y'all. That's it. I'm out. Peace.